So in this particular topic, we will discuss your insect abdomen and their modification. It is the third and posterior region of the insect. Yes or no? You see, head we have completed, thorax we have completed. Now we are going to discuss about your abdomen. In head we have completed mouth parts, antenna, compound we have kept for your physiology. In thorax we have discussed legs and wings. Now we will go to your abdomen. In a sequence we are going. Yes or no? It is consisting of usually 10 to 11 number of segments. Here you can see 10 to 11 number of segments. Body segmentation is more evident in the abdomen only. You see clearly visible abdominal segments. Abdominal segments are known as uromeres. First segment, second segment, third segment, fourth, each are known as what your uromere. These abdominal segments are joined with each other, those suture-like structure. The sutures here is known as what your conjunctiva. Which one? Conjunctiva. Each segment is known as uromere. Uromeres are connected with each other by your membrane. The membrane is known as what? Conjunctiva. Here some flexibility will be there. Flexibility means what? It can somewhat bend. It may be for copulation, it may be for egg laying. Somewhat the abdomen will be bent. Then only the reproduction process, egg laying process will be possible. Otherwise that is not possible. Otherwise, in case of honeybee stinging behavior, for that also they need to bend their abdomen. So in the abdominal segments, flexibility is there. So here what you need to remember, 10 to 11 number of segments will be there. Each segment is known as uromeres. Uromeres are connected with each other by a membrane known as conjunctiva. Dorsum is your what? Torgum or notum. Lower side, ventral is known as what? Sternum. Lateral is known as pleuron. A typical abdominal segment consists of torgum, sternum and pleura is written, but I told you on that day also that is under confusion. Why? You see properly, this is the part of torgum, this is the part of sternum. So where the pleuron is there? That is still a confusion. Usually 8 pair of small lateral opening spiracles are present on the first 8 abdominal segment. What is spiracle?
Respiration done through spiracles, sir.
Okay, good. That means you see where it is present, where spiracles are present, just like your wings. In the mesothorax, metathorax,
Lateral sides.
lateral sides. Good. In the pleuron it will be present, lateral side it will be there. In the thorax, in the mesothorax and metathorax, in the abdomen, in the first 8 abdominal segment, your pair of spiracles will be there. Left side one, right side one, it will be there. Understood? In the first 8 abdominal segment. So total in general how many spiracles are there? 10 pair will be there. 2 in the thorax, 8 in the abdomen. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I already have discussed this one. That's why I told you to write down 6 to 11, not 10 to 11. Why? Because in case of columella, spring tail. Why the name is spring tail? Because they have a spring-like structure. Here you see, known as furcula. That's why it is known as spring tail. Okay. They have 6 number of abdominal segments. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 number of abdominal segments. Understood why? Yes or no? In case of columella, that is 6 segmented. This is one important character. Again, we will discuss in the taxonomy. In grasshopper, a pair of tympanum organ will be there in the first abdominal segment either side. Okay, here you can see this is the tympanum structure. This is the tympanum. This is the real insect. Understanding this is the tympanum. This is one auditory organ helpful in reception of sound that is present in the either side of, both side of first abdominal segment. Clear? Up to this clear?
Yes, sir.
Next you see abdominal segments is divided into 3 parts. One is pregenital segments, second is genital segments, and third one is postgenital segment. First coming to genital segment. What I told on that day? In case of female, genital organs are present on 8th and 9th segment. In case of male, that is present on 9th segment. So this 8th and 9th segment is known as genital segments. Before genital segments 1 to 7, that is known as pregenital segments. After 9th, 10 and 11, that is known as postgenital segments. Clear up to this?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
So you see, now coming to this, again same thing we'll discuss. 8th and 9th are known as genital segment because they possess the genital appendages. Ovipositor in female for egg laying and adiagus in case of penis in case of your male. So these are the genital segments. Reproductive structures are located on the 9th segment in male, 8th and 9th segment in case of female. 8th and 9th means 8th for mating, 9th for your egg laying in case of female. But in case of male, no more egg laying, yes or no? That's why their penis is present in the ninth abdominal segment only. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then you see, we will discuss now abdominal appendages, postgenital, genitalia, everything we will discuss. Okay. Now first is postgenital we will discuss. The 11th segment has 3 plates, one epiproct. Which one epiproct? This structure. Can you see a triangular structure is there? Yes or no? This structure, this particular structure. Can you see a triangular structure? Yes or no? This is known as what? Epiproct. Single in number, epiproct. Understood? Where is it? Yes or no? Is it visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Below epiproct, you see there is a pair of structure. This one and this one. That is known as what? Paraproct. So 3 plates over. Yes or no? This is your epiproct. This is your paraproct. Here a small structure is there. Yes or no? A extension like structure. That is known as what? Your cerci. So epiproct you understood, paraproct you understood, and cerci you understood. You see a pair of short or unsegmented cerci is present between the epiproct and paraproct of the 8th, 11th abdominal segment. So these are all related to your what? 11th abdominal segment, postgenital appendages. Posterior abdominal segments are modified for the purpose of mating and oviposition in case of female, for mating and oviposition. Anal opening is found immediately below the epiproct. This epiproct is there, paraproct is there. Here one hollow structure will be there, from where what will happen? The anal opening for excretion will be open. 9th one, the ideagos is arising. This is the ideagos. The hollow structure will be there, that is for anal opening. 10th segment, nothing is there. 11th is modified into epiproct, paraproct, cerci. Okay, you see this is the cerci. You see how extendedly cerci. Cerci are sensory in function. In earwigs, okay, cerci are forceps-like and are useful in defense. Okay, you see, in case of female that is not for defense, that is straight. In case of male that is what? Forceps-like. Yes or no? Curved one. So this is also sexual dimorphism character based on cerci. In case of male, forceps-like. In case of female, straight. Clear? This will be useful for capturing the prey. So pregenital appendages are absent in pterygotes but present in case of pterygotes. That means in case of your 25 orders, their pregenital appendages are absent, but in case of your pterygotes, that means those 4 orders, Thysanura, Collembola, Protura, Diplura, they have the pregenital appendages. What are those? We will discuss now. The abdomen in the embryo usually consists of 12 number of segments. You see they are having 12 number of segments. Okay, thoracic 3, then all other will be there. So it will be there. Understanding, whole of the segments will be there. Okay, but while they are becoming your larva, then gradually adult, that last one will be degenerated, forming only 11 number of segments. Clear? Hello? Up to this clear?
Yes, sir. Sir, repeat the points, sir.
Repeat the points. Okay, good. In head, how many segments are there? 6. Yes or no? In case of thorax,
Yes, sir.
how many segments are there? 3. Yes or no? In case of abdomen, what I told, in the embryo, how many segments will be there? 12 will be there. So 12 plus 3 in thorax, how much? 15 plus 6 in case of head. Completely how much? Your 29 numbers will come. You see 29 number of segments were there in the embryonic stage. Embryonic stage means inside the egg. The embryo will be there. It will be how many segments? Completely 12 number of segment. Total 21 segments will be there. Up to this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But when it coming to your adult or larva, there what is happening? The 12 will be degenerated, forming only 11 abdominal segments. Clear? The 12
Yes,
one will
sir.
be degenerated, 11 one will be modified into epiproct, paraproct, cerci, anal opening, volvulae, everything they will be modified. Clear? Clear na? Or any doubt is there?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Male we have discussed there. Now coming to the female. The first volvulae of the oposture are developed from the 8th abdominal segment. You see here what is happening. I told 8th is there, 9th is there. Yes or no? 8th is for what? Copulation. This one, this segment. Sternite 8, this structure. These two will be open, so that what will happen? Mating will occur. So this is happening in the 8th abdominal segment, that is known as gonopore. 9th segment has this second and third. You see, first volvulae present in the 8th segment, it is arising from the 8th segment. In the ninth segment, your second and third volvulae will be there. Second one, third one. This is the second one. This is the third one. Understood? Those structure will be there. These two will be for what? These two will be for your egg laying purpose. That means that is for oviposition, laying the eggs. Very good. Understood? Yes or no? Third volvulae form a C3
Yes.
which the ovipositor will be kept folded. Once the work will be over, egg laying is over, they will be retracted backside and held in between. 8th segment, volvula 1. From 9th segment, your volvula 2 and 3 will be there. Okay, those are for guiding the egg into the oviposition place. Yes or no? That will be for oviposition, for egg laying. But 8th one will be for your receiving the sperm from the male. That is what your gonopore. Here also you see epiproct, paraproct, sorcy is there. Understood? But in male what will happen? Here the adiagus will be there arising from the 9th segment. Here no adiagus, only ovipositor and your sperm receiving, that is your 8th abdominal sternum will be modified. So again same structures are there. Okay, this is in case of female, you see copulatory opening will be there on the 8th segment. Then 9th segment is modified like that. Finally for egg laying also it will be there. Okay, just clear vision, that much. 8th segment, your first volvulae, that is here from this space gonopore will be there for mating. 9th segment, from that your volvulae 2, 3, all those things are there. Understood? Yes or no? This is 1, 2, 3. This is a structure. You see anal opening like this. Epiproct is there, paraproct is there. In between there is a structure, that is what anus, from which excretion will happen, and this is the sorcy.
Sir, again, can you explain this slide, sir?
This slide, Okay.
Yes, sir.
What I told, in case of female what happens, there is, you see, first thing you should understand, the picture we have seen here. Where is that? This structure, This structure is of your male. Understanding? This structure is here for female. In male what is happening? Epiproct is there, paraproct is there, sorcy is there, adiagus is there, in between the anal opening will be there. So this is that much in case of your what? Male. But in case of female, you see what is happening. First is this structure we have discussed. Yes or no? Now we will discuss this structure. Same structure only, just it is more clearly observed. In case of female, what will happen? Okay, this one first you see in the, I told 8th segment and 9th segment. Yes or no? 8th segment is for what? Modified for receiving the sperm for mating, known as gonopore. Here the mating will occur. Again 8th segment, what is happening? A volvula like structure is coming, a valve like structure known as volvulae 1. Understood? But from the 9th segment, what is happening? Two more volvulae are coming, this one and this one. This is known as what? Egg guide. They will be helpful for digging the hole or wherever they want to lay their eggs. Then the guide will be open and they will lay the eggs just inside the wherever the structure. Understood? Now clearly understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Same thing you see. Like this structure will be there for receiving the sperm. Then your third valve, second valve will be there. That is for egg laying. Understood? One is for egg laying, one is for receiving the sperm. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then up to 8th, what will happen? Your spiracles will be there. But if you see this picture, particular picture, you can somewhat assume that pleuron may be there. Yes or no? Clear? Up to this clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
T5 means torgum 4, torgum 5. S4, S5 means sternum 4, sternum 5. Clear? Or any doubt is there?
No, sir.
अच्छा सुनो, सब्सक्राइब करते वक्त ना घंटी बजा देना ताकि जब मैं ऑनलाइन आऊँ तो तुम्हारे फोन की भी घंटी बजे।